And that is this. Henry Cavill's leaving The Witcher.
Show's dead.
Show is dead because he was the
Dead.
only one
Killed dead.
who
Wow.
had made an agreement with all of the creative team to stay truthful and loyal to all of
And then the writers started talking
information.
shit
Okay,
to
so
Cavill
Yeah.
let's...
about it.
and saying
and they
that
wanted
they
to go
hated
off
the
book.
actual IP.
Yeah, they hated the IP. Then why'd you hire them?
Okay, so I have seen a lot of rumor mill stuff like that on like Joe's Movie Blog.fart. I haven't...
Fart?
And I'm quoting one of my favorite creators out there who does stuff on film.
Dot fart thing.
Dot fart.
Dot fart.
Okay, because that's all you're doing.
Together.
So here's my thing. I haven't seen any confirmation from either camp that had anything to do with it. My guess is this has more to do with Cavill's announcement that he's going back as Superman, and James Gunn being tapped to head DC. More so than it is
Why does that change the optics of it?
him leaving to go back to DC because, quite frankly, again, without knowing what the contract deals are with DC, first off, I was surprised he was even able to leave under contract. He is going back to being Superman.
He is.
A, I'm a little surprised he was able to leave under that contract, but B, I've got to imagine that DC's paying him more.
Oh, probably. I would have to
Right.
hope so.
I
Spicy.
mean,
Sorry.
knowing Cavill and how much of a giant nerd he is, he probably fought tooth and nail to be able to do both.
Yes.
By the way,
on
Henry,
top of him painting minis.
if you happen to be watching this on the small chance that you're ever watching this, come to our store and play Warhammer with us. Because he's a big Warhammer guy. Okay? Please, come play Warhammer. I'll bet you that would get the Sigmar crowd in here.
Oh, that'd
Henry
be so
Cavill.
cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Henry
He
Cavill's
doesn't-
gonna
he doesn't play-
He
he-
does play Sigmar. He plays
Yes.
both.
Okay.
He plays both.
He plays both.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Doesn't
if
he
he...
have a Chaos Army too?
I don't know. But
I know
if
he plays 40K too.
If he schlepped out here and played at our store, I don't know what I would do first, shit my pants or piss. Because it would just be...
Both.
I would just
I'd
be
have
surprised.
to hide in the back. I just wouldn't be able to speak.
I took Geralt being recast. Is it for season 3? I thought it was for season 4.
Season 3.
Oh,
They're doing.
Wait, I thought season 3 was already out.
I thought season 3 is already in the can.
it?
I think season 3 is already in the can, and I
So
think
they
it's
did
for
season
season
four?
4 is going to be for is going to be Liam Hemsworth. Which again, from pure casting perspective,
I don't
he's got
have
the
a-
same look.
He does, and I don't have a problem with Liam Hemsworth. I just. Shame on them for doing that.
Phil, did you like? Because I haven't watched a whole lot of The Witcher. I tried to get my wife into it. She,
Yes.
the time stuff.
Spicy Tuna says that Hobby Night with Rahul Kohli would be really awesome, which I very much agree, and I think that would be so cool.
I wanted Rahul Kohli to be Ezra.
Yes.
In the live action, but that's a whole other discussion. Again, we'll come back to Star
season
Wars.
3 drops.
And I do hope that they do have big things for
2023 for
Superman
season
for
3.
Henry Cavill.
All right, so season 3 is already done. They're done filming it.
I don't
Okay.
know. It just says it's out on summer 2023.
Yeah, they're done
They
filming
have
it.
to be done
Yeah,
because they have to
it's
do
November.
the production cuts.
So, yep.
But yes, all the headlines was season 4. He was not going to be there.
So,
Which means
well,
I'm going to have one more season of enjoyment before I watch something I love. I love take a shit.
that's the thing. So basically, no matter how good Liam Hemsworth does, you're not on board.
I'll watch the first 3 episodes to see how well he does, but I have a why? Oh God, what was the? Okay, for example, why did the Han Solo movie blow so hard?
Because you were never going to get anybody cast that could take Harrison Ford's place.
Incorrect.
You just can't.
You had 3 directors film 1 movie.
I don't think anybody would have been happy with
Too
that
many
movie.
hands in the cookie jar?
Too many hands in the cookie jar. Changing horses in the middle of the race will always and almost invariably destroy a production.
No,
I
wait.
mean, that is exactly what happened with the last 3 Star Wars
But see,
movies,
here's
in
the
my
thing.
opinion.
Hang on.
So,
But we're talking about a recasting. And companies
would
do recast successfully.
right.
Right?
In the middle of their seasons, though?
But again, you're not in the middle of a season.
This
You're
is almost like them
you're
replacing Rhodey.
Exactly. You're ending season 3, and you're going to start season 4 with a different actor. So it's just like them replacing Rhodey. Rhodey was played by Don Cheadle in Iron Man 1, and then we shift... Not Don Cheadle, but by... what is
What's
his
his
name?
face?
Wow.
The
Ter-
not
Howard.
Wow,
Don Cheadle.
guys.
Anyway...
I don't remember people's names. I have
was
brain damage.
played by somebody else, and they were casted with Don Cheadle in Iron Man 2. And it was fine. Nobody cared.
Right, but Don Cheadle's character was not the primary character. That's
No,
the problem.
that's true.
If they changed who, say, was playing the young girl that he was protecting, God, why am I forgetting her name?
Spicy Tuna says it worked for Harry Potter. They did recast Dumbledore after the actor who played Dumbledore died after the second movie.
Right, but that's because he died, not because he left the series. That's an involuntary termination.
See, we don't know. And again, they're not being... So the trades aren't being very clear about...
Correct me if I'm wrong.
So here's the thing.
I am so far out of the loop, it's not even funny on this one.
Terrence Howard. Thank you, Spicy Tuna. I appreciate it. With
Also,
Terrence Howard.
I've had both chats mention how Mads Mikkelsen would make a very good older Geralt, which I do think is a really good point. However, I also feel like Mads might also be a little mad about being the replacement for everybody. Because didn't Mads also replace somebody else most recently? Wasn't it
so.
Johnny Depp?
Yes, he did after they pulled him from the last of the Harry Potter movies.
Terrence Howard.
Yes, it was Terrence Howard.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for that. They replaced Terrence Howard.
Just CGI them in like they did Grand Moff Tarkin.
I don't think they're changing any of the other creative staff besides just pulling Henry
So you're
Cavill.
just going to have a bunch of staff that hate what they're making and no longer have the arbiter for the actual stuff on the staff.
That's
what I'm hearing.
That's my other concern is if those rumors are true that they're crapping all over the source material, both the books and the games, and they want to go completely
What was
off
it supposed to be more based on? The books or the games?
the books.
The books.
Nerds. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
We appreciate it.
The books.
I have
And
never read the books. 'Cause
I haven't either, but my wife is. Once she saw that Carvel was going to be playing
Cavill.
Geralt, she downloaded all of them on Kindle and read all 10 of them in a month.
Jeez.
Did she like them?
Yeah, and I'm going to be starting to read them soon. But I haven't had time because there's a whole bunch of Warhammer books that have been moved.
I was
Laurel,
literally about to make that joke. I was going to be like, taking a break from his normal Warhammer reading.
right?
I hope it's more Henry doing more Superman stuff. Again, that can be my only guess. I don't know the details of the Netflix contract or the DC contract, so not sure. Tough to say.
Right, and I was until Henry was announced to be the one playing Geralt, I was on board of not watching The Witcher because the head writer was shitting on the video game so hard that I was just like, I don't want to watch your stuff because you're a jackass, and I don't reward jackassery. But then Carvel was announced, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to make an exception because I watch everything that he's in.
Did you watch that Mission Impossible movie he
You
was
just
in?
watch it for the jawline. I know you.
I haven't watched that one yet, but
Okay.
it's on the list.
I just know the meme of him like cocking his arms like they're guns.
I would too if I was that buff.
That's true.
I have shotgun hands.
Or they were tired of Henry's.
Muscles ripping the costumes every time.
Yes, that's the reason. So they went for somebody slightly less muscular, namely Liam Hemsworth.
That's right, Siri. That was the young girl's name. So if they switched the actress who's playing Siri in season 4 with somebody who looks older, because Siri is supposed to be growing up, that is a change that makes sense. Just like when they replaced who was the queen and the princess in House of the Dragon, they were the young girls, the young versions of them, and then after halfway through the season, they went to the older versions of them. Replacing an actor or actress like that, which makes canonical sense, is okay. But again, Carvel leaving, and if the rumors are true, that's just why I'm going to watch the first three episodes of season 4, and then if it goes well, I'll give it praise, and if it goes badly, I'm just going to blame the writers.